When you hear the name Ninja Kiwi, it's most likely you think of one thing: Bloons and Bloons Tower Defense. But there's one other critically acclaimed series that, despite being overshadowed by Bloons' massive popularity, continues to maintain its own thriving and dedicated community. I'm talking about none other than SAS, Zombie Assault, Ninja Kiwi's venture into the mature gaming audience. This top-down horde shooter began in 2008 as a quite simple single-player survival game and has since then evolved into the vast multiplayer experience we know today. I've seen plenty of Bloons history videos out there, but not a single in-depth one for SAS, so that's going to change today. Let's start from square one, which is of course SAS, Zombie Assault 1. This is where it all started, and while it seems very bare bones, that simplicity proved to be very entertaining. With a whopping total of 5 guns and 3 support items to purchase with in-game cash, you can tell why we call it simple. There was also the option to upgrade the barricades, but that was basically rendered pointless because the Banshees would permanently destroy them on contact. Oh, and for some reason all guns had instant reload. Yeah, not much more to say, so let's move on. Pleased with the success of the original, Ninja Kiwi set off to make a sequel to build on what they had. At first glance, SAS 2 might not seem very different, but a quick look at the pause menu would quickly change your mind. Immediately noticeable are a lot more guns, although in this game you have to find the weapon before given the chance to buy them. You'll also see 2 extra menu tabs, revealing a new level-up system alongside premium items ranging from guns to special perks. This is how you know Ninja Kiwi was starting to get serious about SAS. And now that they are making more money, I think it's safe to say that the series is going places. The initial spawn area is very small. To expand the map, a fee must be paid, but be careful or you might get ambushed by a horde of zombies. Heck, they even created an expansion map called Insane Asylum. If you thought the original was tough, this one included kamikaze clowns that would laugh hysterically and blow up in your face. Yup, 2009 was a big year for SAS, and yet, just the start of something much bigger. Now we fast forward to 2011 for the true turning point of the series, none other than SAS, Zombie Assault 3. Every single thing had been expanded on, and then some. A plethora of new guns, zombie types, and even a fully fleshed out rank system. Not to mention a small campaign spanning 5 maps, finally adding some lore to the series. You know, I haven't even gotten to the best part. No, what truly makes this a revolutionary title is the addition of 4-player online co-op. Adding multiplayer instantly opened up the floodgates to create the large, dedicated community that still thrives today. But in light of all this success, there appeared something rather odd in the SAS universe. Something now mostly forgotten and lost to time. That something happens to be SAS, Zombie Assault TD. Yes, you heard me right. Ninja Kiwi actually created a tower defense spin-off based on their popular zombie killing series. Made in early 2012 and released out of seemingly nowhere, this game was immediately received with mixed reviews. Now don't jump to conclusions. This game was definitely not disliked, more like misunderstood. I for one really enjoyed it, my only gripe being its insane difficulty curve. SAS TD certainly has its charm, but it quickly became apparent that the crown for tower defense was already taken. Now this wouldn't be a proper history video if I didn't include the greatest SAS game that you never knew existed. I present to you SAS, Zombie Assault 3D. Created by a group named Wild Pockets alongside Ninja Kiwi, SAS 3D is exactly what it sounds like. SAS 1, but in 3 dimensions. Yeah, that's literally it. Now back to the main series. Next on the list is a game I like to call SAS 3.5. Why do I call it that? Well, this was much more than a mobile port of SAS 3. It's a rather sizable expansion including new maps, missions, skills, gear, and even an AI-controlled buddy soldier that fights alongside you. In fact, many of these features went on to be expanded on in the next iteration of SAS. And finally, we jump into the latest game in the series, SAS Zombie Assault 4. Released in 2014, SAS 4 took the series to new heights and new planets. Set in the distant future where humanity now occupies space, everything has evolved. From the zombies to the guns and gear, pretty much every aspect has been expanded on. With 3 character classes each having their own unique skills, the amount of customization really allows for a personalized experience. That sort of gameplay is what truly brings the replay factor, which keeps the SAS community thriving nearly 9 years since the initial release. Now that we've gone through the history, what do you think the future could bring? Last time the head honchos of Ninja Kiwi were asked, they claimed that there was no SAS-5 in production. But keep in mind, that was nearly 2 years ago.
A lot of people have been asking in the chat, is SAS-5 in development?
No, let's just say no. It's not in development, meaning that we don't have any artists, coders, full-time designers working on it right now.
We can say we've got a skeleton design.
Yeah.
When we can get a team on it, we will. It's a big project, and it's a good couple of years from when we do start, and we just don't know when we're going to start.
We do care a lot about the SAS franchise, and we do have some active SAS 4 updates that are in development. So yes, we are working on SAS.
Perfect.
It's been over 8 years since SAS-4 was created, and I can almost feel the hype train engines revving up. But that about does it for the complete history and evolution of SAS, Zombie Assault. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to be notified on my daily SAS and Bloons live streams. And tell me in the comments, do you think the world is ready for SAS-5?